Hey, yo, Complex. What the? As I'm sure many of you heard last night, the internet was broken with the news that Mr. Joseph Budden will no longer. Well, I don't know how this happened. My bad. This isn't a random promo. Well, I literally have no idea where it's playing from. That's my song F Drugs, by the way. I didn't even mean to do that, but that's available on iTunes, by the way. Just letting y'all know. But anyway, gotta keep my serious face. Gotta keep my... Anyway, but that's available on iTunes if y'all wanna go peek there. But no, gotta keep my serious face. Mr. Joseph Budden is no longer gonna be a part of the Everyday Struggle crew. When I heard this news, I woke up to it and the internet was going crazy. Internet was going so crazy with Joe Budden's name, I thought something happened to Joe. I thought Joe had passed away. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I was like, whoa, why is Joe trending and why is he everywhere right now? And then I started noticing that what really happened. So I guess Complex doesn't want to renew Joe Budden's contract, or Joe Budden doesn't want to renew his contract because of creative control differences. This is exactly the type of stuff that gets me mad. I feel like this is a theme with people who work with people who do hip-hop stuff. Like, no matter how much notoriety, no matter how much you can build up a brand, it's like they never respect it eventually. Because the most, like, keep it a stack, the most unimportant thing to Everyday Struggle is Complex. The most removable thing from Everyday Struggle, the thing that you could remove from Everyday Struggle and have Everyday Struggle still work, is Complex. You can't remove DJ Academics. You can't remove Joe Budden. The show will never be the same. I don't understand how in a year, I don't care what anybody says, in a year, Everyday Struggle surpassed The Breakfast Club and Hot 97 in relevancy, in cultural impact. Because when was the last time you really heard people talk about a Breakfast Club interview or something that happened on The Breakfast Club compared to Everyday Struggle? What if you were to remove Everyday Struggle from this year? Do you know how many moments we wouldn't have? Everyday Struggle was this year. You can't even tell the story of 2017 without telling the story of Everyday Struggle. And I'm going to be honest, if Complex squandered away this platform that they created, this new, well, they didn't create, Joe Budden and Academics created. If they really squandered this away, here's what I'm thinking, right? Because in a year, you can't go from, there's no way that nobody in that building doesn't see the growth, doesn't see what Joe brought to the show, right? So sometimes in the back of my head, I think, is this a publicity stunt? Maybe they're doing this, but they know Joe's gonna come back and Joe knows he's gonna come back just so when the episode that Joe comes back is gonna get 1 million views and 1 million thumbs up. Maybe they're doing that just to revitalize 2018 and have something to talk about. But my better judgment says that's probably not what's happening, because there's a lot of the Complex media is turning into a dumpster fire. There's a series of L's I want to give out. The first L would be, of course, letting Joe Budden go. And if it was really about creative control, then here's two. Take two of them. I mean, put them in your pocket, cherish them, embrace them as your own. Water them, raise them so they can grow, mature. That's the first one. Second L is going to have to be bringing DJ Who Kid as his replacement. Nah. You don't go from one person whose Eminem is their boss and has a bias to another person who Eminem is their boss and has a bias. That doesn't... What are we doing here? I know what they're trying to do. I feel like they're trying to find the next guy who's like Joe. No, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. That's another L. And the Complex page, if you've been looking at the data of the Complex, I can't think of the word, the media, what's it called? The social blade or whatever it's called of the Complex channel. They've literally lost over 10% of their subscribers in less than 24 hours. The last video I saw yesterday that they uploaded had 9,000 dislikes and only like 3,000 likes on it. Nothing but negative comments. This is exactly the type of things that kill a YouTube channel. And so if this is really going on and Complex is really this stupid, what they need to do is cancel the entire show. Because every episode that they upload that doesn't have Joe in it is going to destroy their channel more and more. This show is now became their biggest show to their biggest cancer on their channel without Joe. The more you release it, the more people are gonna be like, where's Joe? And the less likes you're gonna get. I'm just gonna tell you that much. And another thing too is I think for DJ Academic's brand, he needs to get out of Dodge. Get out, just go. The show is over if Joe's not there, go. Because DJ Academic's brand is about being, my bad, y'all got like my eye itches. DJ Academic's brand is about being truthful, not being like an industry puppet, and not being able to, and being a person of the fans, not a person of the media, right? I saw DJ Academics put a 30-minute Twitch video out responding to this. And honestly, to me, my bad, y'all. I know I keep messing with my hat. Y'all probably getting real annoyed, but I don't wear hats a lot since I got dreads. So anyway, but I saw him put out a 30-minute video on Twitch about what's going on, and just the way he was talking, it just seemed like either he knew more than he was letting on to and he couldn't say anything, or he didn't know more and he couldn't let on. And that the thing that's crazy to me is both of those are a problem, because how do you go from a place where DJ Academics, you are the head honcho, you are the biggest thing, nothing moves without you knowing, which is your YouTube, your Twitch, and the brand you built, to becoming an employee of a place where you don't even know if your co-host is gonna be there? It's crazy. I've been noticing little things throughout the, last couple months. It seems like around even October, since October, things have been real weird, everyday struggle. If you notice the jokes they make about contracts and stuff. But this is by far the stupidest thing that I've ever seen a platform this big, that grew this big, do. And if Complex is watching this somehow, or an employee of Complex, or somebody who's connected to Complex, I need y'all to know this. Nobody cares about Complex. Nobody. All the views that you get are residual views of everyday struggle. That's it. We're not stupid, right? Like, you're not gonna trick us into, we don't support you. We support DJ Academics and Joe and the Deska. That's who we don't care about you guys. We're not gonna care about Complex Con. We're not gonna care about what's going on because we don't care about y'all. Like, we still look at you guys as the magazine. So quit. The most removable thing out of this equation is Complex. Look at it this way. If DJ Academics and Nadeska, it doesn't even need to be Nadeska, because sadly I feel, and Nadeska's I think a Complex employee, and I don't know how it's gonna work, but if Joe Budden and DJ, like if a person came in and bought Academics out of his contract and brought Joe somewhere, and they made a setup, because you guys have a very simple setup, made a setup like yours and called it something else, and then had the like say it was called Real Talk. Okay, just say it's called Real Talk, and then you call it Real Talk, aka Every Other Day Struggle, and they just brand that we aren't Everyday Struggle, we're gonna let them talk, it's gonna really be unfiltered. Then you, not only did you kill Complex, but you made it 100 times easier for the next people to start right where you left off. It's the internet. It's no longer old media. Stop treating it like it is, okay? The platform is not important, right? For instance, if I can't get something on Tidal, I go to, if I can't get something on Tidal, I go on Apple. If I can get something on Apple, I go to Spotify. If I can get something on Spotify, I go to SoundCloud. You people who create this old media need to know, and you guys act like you're so hip and know what's going on. You need to realize that the platform is the least important thing to people who are consuming, all right? How do you feel? Do you think Everyday Struggle show is over? Put in the comment section below. And when you comment, make sure you put hashtag SFJNation. I'll be responding to everybody who put that in there. Yeah, let's start the conversation. Put it below. Do you think it's over? Do you think there's a chance that they could bring it back? Another thing too, another L I have to give out is the fact that whatever Joe asked for, in order to save Complex's YouTube channel and integrity in general, they're gonna have to give him probably double now. Because Joe's smart, he's gonna go and ask for twice as much as what he asked for before. So, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Put in the comment section below how you feel about this whole movement. Was this the stupidest thing that ever happened in 2017? Oh, another point I need to make. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. Everyday Struggle got so big that the Migos had to end their year with a video about them. It's too bad how these things happen, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I said it like 3 times. Put in the comment section below, what do you think the future of Complex and Everyday Struggle will be? And would you watch a new show with Joe and Academics on a different platform? Or would you rather watch a show with Academics on Complex without Joe? Put in the comment section below, and hopefully people from Complex see this if this video gets big enough, and they'll realize, yeah, we're stupid. My name's Scru. I'm pretty freaking awesome. Shout out to the SFJ Nation. And I love you.